Please welcome the cast. It's Elizabeth Hurley. It's Jake Mascow. It's Alexandra Park and Tom Austin, as well as William Mosley. Come on out, you guys! Welcome back.
Thank you.
You look terrific.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hello. Jake?
I get a hug then, right?
Your character. Okay.
I need to apologize.
Hi, young lady.
Hello.
I love your character as well. Hi, handsome. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to our show.
Thanks for having me.
Have a seat. You know, when you really love a show, you get caught up and you forget that they're just acting. They're not the real people. I'm sorry, but your character is the worst who's ever done it. That's it. And Elizabeth, Elizabeth plays the queen, and but her husband, the king, was murdered in the season finale. So what do we expect this season?
Well, you're right. It's in a way, it's hard to top that. By the end of season 1, the king is dead, the Prince of Wales is dead. I've slept with my daughter's boyfriend, the beautiful Jasper.
Right.
And unbeknownst to me, but the audience know, he has ordered a hit on my lover of 25 years. So that's where we start.
And you also declared your children
Illegitimate.
Illegitimate.
These two. Yeah, these two beauties. Yeah.
So, Jake, your character Cyrus, he's the new king.
Yep, King Cyrus.
And he's ruthless. And you all have been plotting this all along.
Yeah, we were in cahoots season 1.
Right. Because the king, who's now dead, wanted an end to the monarchy.
Yes, he wanted to dissolve the monarchy, so
Yes.
we had to step in.
And kill him.
But
Well, so what is the craziest thing that you, as Cyrus, has had to do on the show?
Whoa. Quite a few things. But this season, season 2...
Yes.
I had to do something very disgusting, which was... I had to bite into the neck of a cooked swan.
Oh, here it is. Now, swans are very revered.
That's for real as well. It was so disgusting. It wasn't actually a swan, it was a goose, because you're not allowed to eat swans because they all belong to the queen herself.
Right.
So they cooked up goose, and it was cold, and I bit into it, and my mouth was just fat and grease, and it was disgusting.
Elizabeth, I love your character, because this is what I always say, and, you know, I can appreciate the royal family, but I kind of started to lose interest when Diana, her untimely death. But you're the type of queen, you're the type of royals that I like to watch, because everybody's sexy, you get high all the time. And Alexandra. But Elizabeth, you're a young, beautiful royal, which makes it fun. I think a lot of times, you know, over here, when we think of the queen, we think of somebody older.
In her 80s. Yeah.
Yes. So, are you going to be even bitchier this season?
Well, I have to say, if you thought I was bad in season 1, I'm worse in season 2.
Well,
We all are, actually. Yeah.
But her mother on the show is the legendary Joan Collins.
Joan.
And so this season, I expect that we're going to see both characters unravel so we understand the source of your meanness.
That's exactly what happens. In fact, we all unravel in season 2. Look, I mean, she's heaven. I mean, she's one of my favorite people in the universe.
Yeah, she's fabulous.
And she is as good as she looks. She's amazing. Yeah, we all sort of break down, and Joan's in it a lot. She has a very important part to play in this, and it turns out there's been some deep, dark secrets that have been around for more than 25 years, and she was the linchpin of all of them.
Okay.
And it affects every single one of us sitting around here today. So there's a lot of scandal to come.
Now, Tom, you play the bodyguard.
Yes.
What can we expect from you this season?
A lot of bodyguarding.
That was good.
That was good.
That was good.
Well done. He takes his top off, too. A lot.
A lot.
That's nice.
Right now.
It's a sexy royal family. And then, Alexandra, I just love your scenes. You know, she is the party girl princess, which is great. You are not shy about your get high.
Yeah.
You're not shy about your love of men.
No.
And a good time. Are you anything like that in real life?
I'm exactly the same.
Perfect.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All for lols. No, no.
I also, you know, in addition to you guys' storylines and the acting, I really do enjoy the fashion. And yes, really good. So, Elizabeth, how do you pick your fashion, and do you get to keep stuff?
I've stolen quite a lot of my wardrobe.
Perfect.
Yeah, but the Queen's wardrobe is now E. Hurley's wardrobe. And this year it's great. I get to wear a lot of Victoria Beckham, Alexander McQueen, really cool stuff.
Yes.
It's great.
Alexandra, what about you?
I've nicked a few things.
Yeah, I nicked a few things.
Including those boots that I was wearing earlier.
Oh, yes. These are Elizabeth's. Yeah, I like to nick things wherever I get a chance, you know.
Now, William, I understand you actually met the real royal family. How was that?
Yeah, I did meet the royal. I did meet the real royal family. Met them on several occasions, and there they are. So I met the Queen. I met the Duke of Edinburgh and Camilla. All at sort of different times.
Do you know what I secretly think? Because they filmed this in London, and all of you all still live over there, correct? I think that the royals probably secretly watch.
I think
We think so.
Right there.
I do.
Yeah.
So, Elizabeth, you look fabulous.
Thank you.
And, you know, I was speaking with Christy Brinkley yesterday, and, you know, she's 61, and we were both saying, like, why do people lie about their age? So, Elizabeth's about to be 50 years old. And
I have a confession. I am 50 years old.
Okay.
I was in June.
fantastic. So, we were talking about you the other day on Hot Topics, because I showed that picture of you in the yellow bikini, and I'm just like, really?
Everyone was talking about that picture.
You've got a very strong core.
Well, it's backlit. Don't get too excited. A lot of light coming from behind.
Well, it looks terrific. So now your son is 13.
He is.
Is he in those years where is he embarrassed at all about mom being, you know, sexy and fun and...
No, you know what? He loves all that. He was actually like a team mascot when we were filming the roles, wasn't he? Set nearly every day. And he is besotted with Alex. Besotted. I used to have to photograph the pair of them together almost every day. And he'd be like, Mum, you can just move out of the shot. Because I used to always be there, no, out. It's
He just hangs out in Eleanor's bedroom with me. We like take naps together.
Oh,
It's nice.
he's obsessed with her.
He's in those years.
Yeah.
So, Alex, you and Tom, you post a lot of pictures on social media. Is there anything...
That we should know about?
Right.
Oh, yes, there they are, Tom.
It's cute.
I knew we shouldn't have posted that one. We're best friends. We're living together in LA at the moment. Yeah, we're just kind of like brother and sister.
Very brother and sister.
We get thrown into these... like, our first scene together for the pilot was a bed scene where both of us were nude, essentially. And, you know, you become close.
Yes.
You expedite the progress.
I see.
But then, we just became really, really good mates very quickly.
Okay, so you guys, up next, the cast is going to stick around and reveal juicy secrets in a fun game called Spill the Tea. Don't go far. This show, we're back with the cast of The Royals, and we're going to play a game called Spill the Tea. Here's how it works. I'm going to ask some steamy questions, and then if your answer is yes, you've got to sip your tea and then spill the tea. Okay. First question. Have you ever stolen anything from the set? Whoever sips? Oh. Really, Jake?
I'm afraid so, yes.
What'd you steal?
On our first day of filming, I think it was the first scene of season 1, a box is delivered to my side. I open the box and it's full of money with my face on. So a few of those notes ended up in my pocket and back home.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Question 2. Have you ever bragged about having a sex scene with a sexy co-star? Tom, do tell.
Well, they're sitting right here, so it's a little bit uncomfortable. A long time ago, well, not that long ago, I had a poster of Elizabeth on my wall, and I shared a room with a load of friends, and then, you know, may or may not have had to have a little brag about that.
Okay. But William, you also sipped.
I did also sip. You know, I've worked with some beautiful women, and I worked.
28.
I'm only 28, and I worked with Cara Delevingne's sister, Poppy Delevingne, who is equally as beautiful. And I was on the phone to my girlfriend, long day, and she said, "How was the day?" I said, "You know, it's one of those days. Just made out with a model all day. It was really, really awful." And safe to say that phone call ended very quickly. That was probably not the best thing to say.
We live and we learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, third question. Have you ever gotten kicked out of a public place? Our party princess. Alex, what happened?
Well, this wasn't even like a party joke. I got kicked out of school nearly because I had a strike for eating in class, and I got to 5 strikes, and I got kicked out of class.
What were you eating?
Just general snacks.
She was a very hungry girl.
Like a yogurt, like an apple. I get very hungry.
I understand. Thank you. All right, here's the fourth and final question for the Royals. Have you ever hooked up with a fan? Elizabeth,
I have.
do tell.
But I'm not ashamed of it, and I'll tell you why. Because I was at an event with Elton John, and a man came up to me and said, "Miss Hurley, if you make out with my son, I'll give Elton John's AIDS Foundation £50,000. So I said, "Well, you're going to have to ask Elton that." So he went and spoke to Elton. Elton turned to me and went, "Get up."
That's it.
Up I got, and we had a big smooch. He was 25 years younger than me, and they paid £50,000.
Fantastic. And that was worth it. Thank you all for being here very much. I'm a fan of the show, and I love you all. The new season of The Royals premieres on Sunday night at 10 o'clock on E!